This case was about representing a very courageous, strong, but devastated mother of two. Tammy Davies was perhaps one of the finest clients we've ever had a chance to represent. But the event that brought about the tragedy occurred on November 9th, 2012. James was on duty. There was a shots called alert, and ultimately 28 police officers zeroed in on one house. That began a perfect storm of ineptness. The sergeants were the least trained. They did not follow the rules the department had set for setting up a perimeter. It resulted in a cowboy cop who was one of the highest trained SWAT officers, not on SWAT duty at that moment, coming around a corner with an AR-15 and he's spotting James Davies along a fence and shooting him in the face.
The person who runs the Force Science Institute, where these experts came from, is a gentleman named Dr. Bill Lewinsky. Dr. Lewinsky is somewhat notorious. He goes around and he essentially justifies the unjustifiable for police officers and police departments. He's the person police officers turn to when they have shot and killed someone. By all of the other evidence out there, it looks like they shouldn't have done it. But magically, Dr. Lewinsky can come in and explain that away. And what we discovered is that much of these supposedly scientifically based opinions derived from what we would characterize as pseudoscience.
When our expert Lisa Fournier finished her review, and she called us. And we said, well, what do you think? And her response was very simple. These guys, the Force Science guys, are shit merchants. That was her gut reaction to what she had studied, which she put into about a 60-page report.
And what we were ultimately able to do was get the judge in our case, Judge Brooke Jackson, to essentially find that these experts were not qualified to form these opinions.
Those findings, we hope, will spread through the country and discredit Force Sciences and their followers as expert witnesses into other cases. We think it may have an impact throughout the policing in this country.
Because of the nature of this case and the unique officer-on-officer situation, this was a heavily publicized case, especially among police departments. Our hope is that police departments look at this case, look at what Lakewood faced, look at what Lakewood had to pay, look at the division within the police department that this caused, and train their officers better. And look at these threatening situations, these dangerous situations, as more than an opportunity for police officers to shoot first and ask questions later, but instead to gain the necessary situational awareness they need to make reasonable decisions.
Well, it's a wonderful honor to be nominated for Case of the Year. We recognize that the other cases that were nominated are also fabulous cases in the search for justice, and we're pleased to be included among them. This is just another example of the good things CTLA has done, and as one of its senior members, I particularly recognize that. I'm kind of one of the ancient mariners around, so thank you.